That, by the way, is the correct way of choosing a Chinese restaurant.
Yes.
I actually live in fairly posh areas where basically I go to Chinese restaurants where most of the staff are not in any way Asian. And the issue of that is basically I can't tell how authentic the food is going to be. And that got me thinking. Imagine you were like a white person going to like, I don't know, like a traditional British afternoon tea experience, and none of the staff are white. That would feel very traditional, right? It's like the good old days. Now, I don't normally do topical material, but I tried. So I started writing a joke about Philip Schofield. Years ago when the joke was only 15 years old. When it first appeared on stage with me and my fellow comedian, who some might say is complicit in all of this. And years later, I've massaged the joke enough for it to appear on stage with me again. And if I'm asked to step down off the stage, it will be of my own accord. And not because I've been sacked. I think I'm going to kill the joke. Completely. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Something less controversial. By a show of hands, who here drinks oat milk or any milk substitutes?
Woo!
Woo!
No.
And who here is normal? Everyone else, right. Well, I fall in the former camp, okay? I can't do dairy. I don't say I'm lactose intolerant because that makes me sound like I have a giant poster of a long queue of lactose asylum seekers saying, breaking point, Great Britain is for glucose only. I say no to lactose. My name's Greg, I'm lactose intolerant and I'm proud of it. So yeah, I can't do dairy, but yeah, here's the thing, right? It's a small thing. Most of the people on this planet do not process dairy. Because milk is a very strange thing when you think about it. Okay? It comes from between the legs of the animal, it's white. There is no way that prehistoric people knew that was where milk comes from. There is no way people thought, hey, the others are the breasts of the animal. Not in the same place. Okay, the first man to discover milk jacked up an animal, the pervert. That's what happened. Okay, it worked out for him that time. It didn't work out the next time when he did 2 cows, 1 cup. I mean, can you imagine if like that's what the cavemen did for the cavewomen? Like, the penis are the others of a man. Squeeze it, drink from it. It's good for your bones. That's why they call it the boner. Yeah, it's not been too much of an issue. Okay, there are other people who are allergic to cute animals, which is just far more inconvenient. I mean, that's the thing, right? There are people who are allergic to cats and dogs, and I got thinking one night, how on earth is that still in our gene pool? Like, we grew up around cats and dogs. Like, we used animals for their fur. I mean, people are allergic to fur, which means that in the winter, when that was all humans had, they were allergic to that. They were just like struggling to breathe. And then I was like, okay, right, people are allergic to cats and dogs. And then I was like, oh, Alex, you're such an idiot. There are people who are allergic to trees and pollen That's way more difficult. That's all of human civilization was just spent outside with people like struggling to breathe. And every once in a while, a squirrel would drop a nut in somebody's mouth and they'll just struggle to breathe again. Yeah, it doesn't really rate, like milk, milk. Oh no, I'm allergic to milk. Oh yeah, I feel a bit bloated. Oh. Anyway, that's my time. Have a